Welcome back to Disabled and Prepping, and this is the second time I'm doing this video because I went to upload it and it had disappeared. So I'm hoping I have everything in this video that I originally had in the other video, but if not, I guess you guys won't know. So anyways, I went over to a new store called Flipped, and I thought they were kind of like a Munchies store, discount store, but they are, I don't remember exactly what they call it, but, basically they don't have hardly any food, and I also found out from the lady that runs it why Munchies actually disappeared in our town, and it was basically because a lot of the people in this town are, I guess, too good for discounted food. They complained that it was all outdated, which everybody knows that you can't really sell outdated food. You can sell food that's past the best by, things like that. But anyways, it is what it is. That's why Munchie's left, and that's why she doesn't have hardly any food items in the store. She has one item that's past the best by date, and it's French vanilla creamer, those little tiny cup things that you pour into them. And she has to tell everybody that they have to be used up within 6 months of purchasing, because I guess that's how it has to be right now. She is looking into getting more food in, but she doesn't know how it's going to go. So anyways, with that being said, they have things in the store, which I will do another video of this store actually. I just wanted to kind of go and experience it myself first. They have different sections, like they have a lot of clothes, smaller sizes. She's looking into getting larger sizes. She also does a lot of things on Facebook with Amazon mystery boxes and things like that. And she also has another Facebook group called Poppin' Boxes or something like that, for any boxes that you would purchase through there. It's more of a raffle kind of thing, I guess. Your name gets picked and then whatever. I'm not sure exactly how it goes. Anyways, they end up paying for the boxes, and then you get to know you get to get it, and then you find out what's in it. So you could end up with I think the last box was like 50 noise canceling headphones, like a good quality one, similar to, I don't know if it was Bose or if it was some other kind, but it was something like that. So yeah. So anyways, she has lots of different categories. They have camping out there. They have gardening. They have a small gardening section, and a lot of other things. I'm gonna go through it eventually, but and do a video on it. But anyways, I picked up a few things. I think this is all that was in that video. It's been a few days now since I recorded it. I was gonna upload it, and the video's gone. But I had the screenshot. Photo for the thumbnail, so I'm going with what was on that, so hopefully it's all there. Anyways, I got a case of these kiwi strawberry zero sugar water. To me, it tastes pretty sodium, a pretty good amount of sodium, but it says 30 milligrams for a serving, and each bottle has 3 servings in it. So if you drink the whole bottle, it's 90 milligrams of sodium, which isn't too bad compared to other products that have a lot of sodium in it. So I don't know. So I water them down when I drink them. I got a case of 24 of them, I believe. I had to break the case apart to get it back here. And on the way back, one came out of my bag in the back, and I was crossing the road, and a truck saw it fall out because the lady behind him saw it fall out, and he maneuvered his truck so he'd run it over, and it exploded. Of course, he completely crushed the bottle. The lady behind him is like, well, that was very rude of him. He should have seen it fall. So, anyways, yeah, he literally moved his vehicle over, so he took a wider turn around the corner just to pop the bottle. So, anyways, I was down one bottle before I even got like a block away from the building. But anyways, and I also, in this video, I don't have it, but I had gotten a sandwich and fries and a drink at A&W, which I have not been to for probably 9-10 years. So, seeing that I was over there, and I decided to treat myself with it, with a meal. I wanted cheese curds, but I didn't know that you could substitute it because, like I said, I hadn't been there for 9 or 10 years. So I didn't know you could substitute the fries for the cheese curds. So I bought the meal and then an additional cheese curd. So while I was there, I ate the fries and cheese curds, and then brought the sandwich home for dinner because I had the fries and cheese curds for lunch, along with a bottle of, not a bottle, but a cup of root beer. And then I brought a gallon home of root beer because, like I said, it's just been quite a long time. And oh my god, that bottle it was like the milk jug type things or a water jug type thing. And by the time it got back here, it looked like a basketball or soccer ball with handle. It was crazy. So anyways, on with what I got here. So I still have a lot of these left. This one was in the refrigerator, so that's why it looks like it's weird. It's just sweating. I had picked up a thing of ketchup. This stuff here, the ginger ginger chews and the ketchup were on a 50% shelf, so I don't know if they really were 50% off. I never got I lost my receipt on the way back also, or I never got it. I don't know. I usually try to get my receipts so I can use the receipt apps. But anyway, so it was marked $2. It might have been 50% off. I don't know. And then I picked up three. I was thinking about getting the box that they had that was unopened, but they wanted like, I think $10, and the box said it had 6 packs in it. So it was cheaper to get it this way. They were $1 a piece. And so looks like it could be focused a bit better. There we go. That's a little bit better. So I picked up 3 bags of the ginger chews. They're similar to Gin Gins. They're just a different brand. They're Prince of Peace. And they're a 2-ounce package. And on the bottom it says non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan. And I think the K with a circle means it's kosher. I don't know. It doesn't bother me for any of these, so I'm not vegan or need to have things kosher or anything like that. And then it says it contains coconut, but that's from the ingredients, which is cane sugar, ginger, tapioca starch, and coconut oil. I'm not quite sure why they have the coconut oil, but and I don't think Gin Gin Chews has coconut oil. But anyways, I picked these up for anytime my stomach is upset, or sometimes I just like to eat a ginger chew every now and then. So I picked up these 3 for $1 a piece. I'll show you the seeds in a minute. And then I picked up this portable power bank for $10. And in the first video, I said that it would work with my phone and this and that, blah blah. It will not. I've tried it since then, and I thought it was a black. It is a pink, which I am not too keen with pink, but it's okay. It's a power bank. It's not something I'm going to be wearing. And it has a flash, what is it called? A lightning plug, which I did not see on the package. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm having really bad allergy problems this year. And we are getting a lot of smoke from Canada lately. So there's been lots of air quality warnings and then the allergies and oh my goodness. So anyways, this won't work on my phone, but I can get an adapter. And I tried to get the adapter from Walmart, but which they said they had, and then I get there and then find out that they don't have it. It's online. So I should be, I think I ordered the plug that I need for this so it can adapt to the USB-C that I need for my Samsung. So anyways, this should be working soon, which I wanted to use this at night because I tend to use that power bank that I used to use for lighting in my old apartment. I still use it, as you can see, to plug in my phone in the evening and use the noise machine app that I have all night. So anyways, I'm hoping to save a little bit of power with that on that by using this until I actually get ready for sleeping, and then I'll plug it into the big one. So anyways, that's what is going on, but it needs an adapter. Alright, on to the seeds. They had 10 for $2. So I got some things that I can grow in the Arrow Garden and elsewhere. So please excuse my sniffles. Oh, allergies are crazy today. Alright, so I got some basil. And with the herbs, I am going to grow them in the Arrow Garden and then dehydrate them so I can use them as spices. So basil, double curled parsley, cilantro. Again, those are all going to be grown and dehydrated. Another thing is cilantro because I needed to get 10 and a lot of them were flowers. So, and then spinach. I will be growing this, using some and dehydrating some at the same time for other, putting in like ramen or whatever, other things. But I'll probably sneak some so I can have it fresh as well. And then the peas I'm going to sprout into pea little vines, or the little sprouty parts. But I'm gonna let them go a little bit so they have more of a bit on them, and then I'm gonna put this down because it's starting to sweat and I don't want my pillow wet. Alright. So then I picked up a bunch of microgreens. There were 4 packages. They only had 4 packages of microgreens, so I grabbed them all. They are a mild mix, and they have in them, the mild mix contains 20% each of the following: cabbage, red express, kale, something another, mustard, I don't know, and then cabbage, and then another mustard. So I will get you closer and zoom you in. That's what they have right there in them. All 4 of them. Sorry, I was going to say 3. All 4 of them have the same items in there. So that's what they have. I'll zoom you back out. Focus. Whew, sorry about all that focusing. So that's what I got. Like I said, they don't have a whole lot of food there, but I will be going back just to see what little items that they do have, like the drinks and things. I'm gonna try different drinks. She did let me swap out because I broke the case apart to get it home in my duffel bag, and I used to use for munchies. So when I broke them apart, I was going to have one to drink on the way home, and she's like, why don't you get one from the cooler, swap it out, one of your warm ones for a cold one? And I'm like, oh, I didn't even see that you had a cooler. So anyway, she had her other worker, which was a very nice gentleman, swap it out for me, and I got to had the cold one on the way back. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is everything that I had gotten from there because I didn't pick up too many things. So yeah, that's what I got, and I will do another video on the actual store so you guys can see what's in there another day. They're only open Wednesday through, I think, Saturday, so one of those days are the days I'm gonna have to go. But anyways, it was a fun trip over there. Well, actually, it was a painful ride over there because of my back and the power chair. The power chairs feel every bump. There's no suspension in them whatsoever, so every time you hit a crack or a bump in the sidewalk, you feel it. So, and it's been my back has been acting up. I'm not quite sure why, but it's more than likely from my dystonia. So anyways, every bump you could feel, and it went right up my spine. And so anyways, it is what it is. It's more likely going to happen again. I'm still days later recovering from the bumping irritating the back. But anyway, I'm excited to get that piece so I can start using that. And I got the Aero Garden hooked up to power now. Now it's just a matter of getting it started and learning that process, because I guess there's quite a learning curve on that. So anyways, it's enough of me yapping. I'll let you go. And as always, may God bless each and every one of you to overflowing. May He keep you, your friends, and family safe. Bye for now. See you next time.